Some people say you're only as good as your last performance. And what I say is we're only as good as our next performance. My mom's a dancer and first brought me to her rehearsals when I was 6 years old. And I still remember it was a song by Tchaikovsky, and I was just completely blown away by its beauty. I was so moved by the melody or harmony, I don't even know what it was. I feel like I know him, I feel his presence. So I started learning the piano after that. I do remember my first teacher being amazed by how fast I have learned a piece and memorized it. I remember thinking, wow, this is common sense. This is very easy. I went outside of China when I was 7 to perform in Australia, in Germany, and sometimes competitions in Japan. Then I got into Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia, and it's really hard to get in, so I decided to stay in North America. I learned all these monstrous, most difficult, challenging pieces, all the things I didn't dare to play because it requires much more thoughts and intellect. It's not about practicing anymore, it's about learning the thought process of the composer. What is the composer's intention? What is he trying to express? How can I communicate that material to the audience? Composers spend hours and hours writing those pieces, so it's only right for us to spend years decipher the meaning of the pieces. The biggest challenge I had in my life is the Hammerklavier I learned when I was 29. It's the longest piece, 50 minutes length. And to grab people's attention, to keep my own concentration for that long is completely rare in nowadays. I think it's the most painful and most soul-searching music out there. Every movement is technically and emotionally charged, but the hardest part he kept until the last 15 minutes, and it's a fugue, which is the most difficult. We call it the Mount Everest. I had climbed that last year, and I'm still savoring that satisfaction now. My new plan is to play conduct with 2 gorgeous orchestras. I'm gonna play Beethoven with them in front of the piano, without a baton, but conducting them as well while playing. It's certainly another territory, and that's what's fun about being a pianist. There's just endless possibilities to explore, and you never know where it leads you. I'm so lucky to never have to work in my life because this thing that brings meaning and purpose to life is what I do. We have to get inspired, get motivated, and just be alive. I mean, there are ideas and inspirations out there. It's for us to catch them.